Hey everyone, I'm back. This is the third video I'm doing and the last one on the Tag Buffet project kit. I want to show you how I've turned this kit into an alternative Christmas card class. So if you'd like to join me, I'll put at the end of this video is going to be the prices and everything that the class is going to cost and how you can join. So as a refresher, here's the kit we're going to use. And you can use whatever stamp set you want. As I said in the earlier video, I had the poinsettia petals and it worked really well. The stamp sets seemed to be about the same size, so that worked for me. Or you can order this on top of the class kit if you want. It's entirely up to you, okay? So let's just get started. We're gonna make, in this class, we're gonna make 7 Christmas card alternatives, and we're going to turn one of the cards into, or one of the tags, sorry, into a shaker tag, okay? So I'll show you the card that we're going to do. We're going to make this card, and it has some of the new, I was going to call them sequins. They're not sequins, but some of the little stickers from the new catalog. Oh, and if you, I cannot remember what they're called. Of course, I can never remember. It's too much for my brain to remember. Anyway, you'll get some of those. In the class, you'll get everything. The only thing you won't get is of course the stamp set like we talked about. You'll have to use your own dimensions and your own adhesives, but I will send you everything else that you need to make this. I'll have things embossed for you. I won't presume that you'll have an embossing machine or the folders that I've used, okay? So everything you need will be included in your kit to make this. So let me show you how this card was made, a little flip card. And I'll just quickly show you the tag so you can know what that's gonna look like. So your tag's gonna have actually the sequence from the new mini catalog in it. Mine didn't come in time by the time I made my tag, but yours will have those cute sequins from the mini catalog in it. So those are 2 of the 8 projects. Let's get started on this one and we'll talk about the class after. I've used some garden green, and this is just half a piece of 8.5 by 11. I'll bring in my cutter. I'm gonna score it at 2.5. Just make sure that my video camera is actually still running. Okay, it's still running. Sometimes that happens. I chat away for half an hour and find out I hadn't hit record. All right, 2.5, but we did this time, so that's good. Yay me. 2, 6.5. Okay, now that is going to make the center of your card only 4 inches instead of the regular 4.25. Can you see that? Normally the inside is 4.25, but that's okay because it's going to have a little bit of an overlap to it. So let's put that aside and bring in the Stampin'. This is the new Stampin' Emboss machine, and we'll take, oh my goodness, don't ask me what this is called because I've forgotten. This came in that 2-pack in the main catalog. Anyway, you're gonna take that. You're gonna take the 2.5-inch side, and we're gonna put it on this way, I think, right? I always forget which way I want, which way you want your impression to come up. I want it to come up. All right, so put it in with the Stampin' Up symbol on the top, and let's run it through this way. I have to say this new machine, I don't know if it has extra gears in here or what, but boy, is the turning, the crank handle is a lot easier than the Big Shot was, but I don't know if that's because my Big Shot was old or if that's because, I don't know, the mechanism is different in this one, I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's run that through sideways. Can you see that? Probably off camera a bit. Anyway, very easy to run through. Put that away. Come back in and voila. So this will already be done for you in your kit because I can't assume that all of you have all these supplies. Okay, so this will be embossed for you. Okay, so let's just put that aside for a minute. Let's see if I did actually, let's put this in here. I did cut a piece in the center that's 5.25 by 3.75. So that's going to be what goes on the inside. Let's do that quickly. Get that out of the way. Just just like that. All right. And then we can start on the focal point of this card. Right, so that's our center. Okay, let me put that away for a second. And here's what the trees came out. I punched them out of this, right? That was in the kit. So don't ever throw away these, because you can use them for some fun stuff, like a template. Well, I'm going to use it for a template. Now, your piece, ultimately, this is going to be a 4 by 3 inch piece that we're going to cut up to stick on here, but I'm not going to make it so precise that you have to panic on getting it centered. So I'm going to give you a bigger piece in your kit so that you can just kind of lay it. You don't have to be so panicked about centering it. So I'm going to put it along this edge so that when I sponge it, I'm going to use my blender brush. I don't get ink on the outside. And I'm using some Post-it note tape. I love this stuff. You can get this on, well, I don't know, Amazon is where I got mine, and there's 36 yards of it on there, and it's like Post-it note. And I'm using it for an awful lot of stuff. So you can use Post-it notes, but you know, Post-it notes, they're quite expensive, and you only get like what, the 1 inch on top of it. That's sticky, and you can use these several times as well. So I will cover this up. What else do I gotta cover up here? Oh, and I have a really big piece here. I'm just gonna blob this on the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna keep that intact. I'm gonna take my garden green and my blender brush. I just picked these up off Amazon as well, but you can use a sponge dauber or just the Stampin' Up sponge. Just take off the wet stuff up on the surface, okay, so you don't get a big blob of green, and just start really lightly swirling around, and you're only going to do the left half here. So you can push a little harder and a little harder. This will work for anything, your sponge or your blender brush, whatever. You just don't want that initial blob of green to go on there. So, and I'm going to make mine fairly dark. Again, I'm going to go light and then go back up, and just now I'm pushing a little harder and a little harder to get more ink on there. Okay, I might even do it one more time, go a little darker. So you can go as light or dark as you want. I'm going to go, I don't know, fairly dark here. All right, now I'm going to lift this up, and I'm actually going to move the tree over and make it bigger than the template, because I want it to stick out on my card. So hopefully, see how I've done half? So I'm going to go in quite a bit, in like this. Hopefully I am, well, pardon my head if you can see my head in this. I'm going to do it like this. So you can always sort of make sure that you're maybe approximately even on that side. Okay, I'm going to tape it down again. What happened to that part? Put that there. Am I good? I'm going to get, okay. And we're going to do it again and see what happens. Get a little peek. Go a little slow. And don't worry about doing the whole thing. No one's going to see the center part of it, just the outer edge. So don't worry about anything else. And I'm not even going to worry about that little piece down there so much. I'm just going to get that in there, and I might just create a little color up here. I don't want to go down there. I don't know why. I just don't. Maybe I will later, but because I only went this way. I didn't really go up and down. All right, just like that. People, maybe, not sure. Maybe I will. Who knows? Let's just try it. It can't be that bad, can it? Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's what we got. Again, I'm going to take this piece down to about a 4 by 3 on my trimmer. Okay, so there you've got 2 pieces. All right, where is my tree? Now I'm going to come in here with my tree, and now I have a shadow. So I made mine much wider than I did the first time. The first time I did this, I only moved it like 1/8 of the inch and got barely a shadow, and I just kind of wanted to get it a bit bigger. So do it a bit bigger, and then take some dimensions, and I think I've used up mine, so I have to open up another pack. I'll open up another pack and pop that up. Actually, I'm not going to pop it up yet. I'm actually going to cut this piece to my 4x3. I'm going to take my, if I can find it, you know, everything's in front of me and I still can't find it. All right, my little mini cutter, that's what I'm going to do. And I know I need to be 4 inches this way. So I've got about 1/4 that I need to cut off. So maybe I'll do 1/8 up here and turn it around and do, yeah, 4 inches. Yeah. That should be right. Where is my tag? Where is my tag? I'll make sure. Yep, that's good. And then I'm going to be about 3 inches, and I'm at about 3.5, so I can take about 1/4 inch off. But I'm going to eyeball this. And keep eyeballing it until I get to about 3 inches. What about that? Getting there. Just like that. All right, let's bring my piece in and see where I'm at. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And go ahead and take some scissors. I just eyeballed this. I did not measure this in any way. Take your piece here, line it up, and you want to cut an angle here. Oh my goodness, puppy, are you okay? You just banged your head into the drawer. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Just like that. No measuring. Just give it an approximate. If you're afraid to do it, cut it short, because you can always cut more off, right? See, like that, and you still need to cut more off rather than cut too much. Always better to lean on the side of caution until you like what you've got. I think I'm going to do another sliver. Okay, so I like that. Now there is that little hole up here. It's not going to come out if you don't touch it. And we're going to put some glue on it anyway, and it won't come up. So let's turn this over. Make sure there's glue here so it'll cover that hole. And must be close to feeding time if you're bugging me, puppy. And let's put this on just like this. All right, and then take some dimensions and pop up that tree, and you've got that nice shadow in the back. You could try this with real red and get a different color in the back if you want. I thought about that a little later. I thought about the spruce, but I think it's a bit too, I don't think it would go with this tree, whose tree is in the green garden. All right, and there you go. Let's just take these tags off. All right, so this is one of the 7 cards we're going to do, and like I said, there's going to be a shaker tag in the kit as well. So you don't really have to worry about that shadow line that you've created. It's going to get covered up quite nicely when you do that. And we're also going to put on some, oh, where did they go? I forgot to take them out. We're also going to put on this card, oh dear, all prepared for my video, and that's, oh, one thing I didn't take out. Okay, it's actually in here, but this is a new pack that I'm going to give away, so I don't want to open that one. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to put little tags on this, just like this one here. So this will come in your kit. You will have all these as well. And I apologize, I don't know where my first kit went. Just checking it out on my messy desk. to see if I can find it. Oh, I did. Look at that. All I had to do was move a few things around. So there you go. So this is from the holiday catalog. Oh, I have to stop saying that. It's just a mini catalog. And we're just gonna dress up the tree. We're gonna put a star at the top. So actually we're dressing up the garland that's on the tree. So there's a star, and then a red circle, and then a white circle, and then back to a star, like that, all the way down the tree, and create a little bit of decoration. Isn't that cute? Ta-da, one more. Oops, I don't want to put that there. Put a red one there. Oop. All right, there we go. Almost done. So make sure that the flap, the 2.5-inch flap, should be the one that gets seen the most, just like this. And we will put some tape. Oh, make sure you do the right side. Just on one side, okay? So you don't want to close the card permanently. And then we'll center it, just like that. There you go. And put some cording on it. Okay. All right, so here's the card with the ribbon. That is not easy to do, people. Oh, and it's coming apart again. Anyway, there's the ribbon. That's the card that we're going to be doing. So I hope, one of the cards out of the 7 that we're going to be doing. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put at the end of this video, I'll put a link and I'll put the costs in a graphic. If you want to sign up, all the information will be there. And that's it for me, guys. Have a great day.